Welcome back to the Bad Influence Podcast, Mindset Monday, where we show you how to take control of your mind. I am the bad influence that you need in your life, Jordan Banderas. If you're tired of mediocrity and ready to shatter the chains holding you back, then this is your moment of reckoning. Because today, I'm about to reveal the 7 habits that empower me to tear down my old life and construct a powerhouse of success, strength, and undeniable purpose. So let's get into it. Habit number 1, daily reflection and accountability. Every single night, I force myself to confront the day. No sugarcoating, just brutal honesty. So picture this. You sit down, look yourself in the mirror, and ask, did I move closer to my goals today, or did I let distractions steal my time? That's a good way to end your day. That way you can actually reflect, see what the hell is going on, see what went right, what went wrong, and then based on your answer, you can make the necessary changes so you can improve the next day, especially if you didn't get closer to your goals. Habit number 2. Kill your distractions ruthlessly. Your focus is your most valuable currency. Guard it with your life. So imagine silencing every trivial notification and banishing mindless scrolling so you can direct every ounce of energy towards building your empire. Habit number 3. Embrace structured routines. I know, right? Structured life sounds hard, right? I want to be free. That's what we all say. But having a structured routine helps you a lot, especially if you want to change your life. Because rather than feeling confined, see structure as the framework that liberates your potential. Visualize starting your day with a powerful routine. Morning meditation, a sweat session, like you can go to the gym, things like that, and deep work that aligns every action with your destiny, with your goals, with the life that you actually want to have. Habit number 4, prioritize relentless learning. Feed your mind with daily doses of new ideas, insights, and challenges that transform your worldview, leading to a sense of accomplishment. I once thought I knew enough until I discovered that every book, every podcast, every course added fuel to the fire of my transformation. Yes, it truly did. For instance, I read Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, which completely changed my perspective on success, and it was actually a turning point in my journey because I was like, there's people out there that use these insights from this book and they have been able to change their life. So why can't I do the same? And I did. I have been able to change my life, and that's why I'm giving you these 5 habits. Let's get to the next one. Habit number 5, fierce self-care. This is important, and I want you to understand this. Your body is not a side project. It's the engine of your success. So imagine treating your body like a temple. Quality sleep, nutrient-rich food, and regular movement. Because without health, nothing else matters. And that's the truth. Habit number 6, cultivate deep, authentic connections. This one is good, especially because in order for you to build a team, in order for you to build your empire, you need to have good connections and better relationships than ever before. So you have to build relationships that are grounded in mutual growth and unyielding trust. Picture surrounding yourself with people who push you to be your best. Friends, mentors, and allies who challenge and elevate you. That will help you a lot to get to your goals, to get to your promised land. I promise you that. Habit number 7, master the art of discomfort. This one is going to be hard as well for a lot of people because, let's be honest, not a lot of us like to be in discomfort. But True growth happens when you push past the boundaries of your comfort zone. So envision doing something challenging every single day. A tough conversation, a risky decision, or confronting a fear. Because on the other side of discomfort lies transformation. Now, these 7 habits are not mere tactics. They are the bedrock of my transformation, the very tools that forge my path to success. And I won't lie, adopting these habits was a battle against deeply ingrained patterns and a fight with my own comfort zone. And not a lot of people want to fight that comfort zone because you're already in this zone where you feel okay. You're like, you know what? I have what I have. I'm not gonna do more. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm okay. But every struggle, every moment of resistance became a lesson that propelled me towards an unstoppable version of myself. And it can do the same thing for you. I used to chase external validation, money, status, applause, but that chase was like running on a hamster wheel, draining my energy and focus. It truly was. I didn't have the energy to do pretty much what I'm doing right now. I didn't have the focus to do what I'm doing right now. And when I shifted my focus inward and embraced daily reflection, I discovered that real success is built from within, not by seeking others' approval. Through brutal self-honesty, I began owning my mistakes and celebrating even the smallest of victories, paving the way for relentless improvement. And that's what I want you to try. And listen to what I'm saying. I want you to try it. Just try it, because guess what? What if it actually works for you? What if you start seeing changes within a month, 2 months? You also have to be patient. You also have to be patient. But what I want you to do next, and this is something that I did, I eradicated distractions with unwavering determination, knowing that every second wasted was a second lost from building the life I envisioned. I purged my environment, deleting apps, silencing notifications to create sacred blocks of time dedicated solely to my growth and my progress. And you have to do the same thing. Especially if you want to get out of the rut that you're on right now, if you want to get out of the environment that you're on right now, you have to have a structured routine, because the structured routine is going to get you where you want to get to. Also, establishing a structured routine gave me clarity and momentum, a clear roadmap that turned chaos into a well-oiled machine of productivity. This routine wasn't a limitation. No, it wasn't. And I want you to see that having a structured routine, is not limiting. Because for me, it was a launch pad that directed every action towards my highest potential. And it can do the same thing for you. Relentless learning became my lifeline. And you can ask my wife about this. I immersed myself in books, courses, and conversations that challenged my perspective and ignited my curiosity. And let me tell you, I am super curious. My curiosity makes people nervous. But here's how I got to that point. Each day, I made it a point to absorb new ideas, constantly evolving and refining my vision of what success truly meant. Self-care transformed from an afterthought to a non-negotiable pillar of my daily regimen. My body, my mind, and my spirit became my primary investments. I learned that quality sleep, proper nutrition, and regular physical activity are not indulgences. No, they're not. They are essential strategies for long-term victory. And if you look at some of the successful people right now, they tell you You have to keep moving. You have to exercise your body. And there's so many studies that talk about why. There's so many studies that show why movement helps. So you can actually find those studies online, just like I did. Another thing that I did, and you might have to do this as well if you want to get to the point in your life where you want to get to. I redefine my relationships by seeking deep, authentic connections. Those rare bonds built on genuine value, trust, and mutual support. You need that. You need that in order for you to become the person that you need to become and have the life that you want to have. Because every authentic conversation and every honest interaction reinforced the network that fueled my drive to push beyond my limits. It truly did. Now imagine if this can if this can happen to you, if you can actually achieve this, if you can have good connections, good networking, you're gonna get so much further in life by having the right people in your corner. Mastering discomfort also became my daily mantra. Each challenge, each fear faced head on was a stepping stone towards breaking free from mediocrity. And a lot of people, a lot of you right now, don't want to face that discomfort, don't want to even try to dip your toes on discomfort. Nobody wants to master discomfort nowadays, but I intentionally sought out situations that push me out of my safe zone. Especially after my wife got sick, I had to talk to doctors when I knew they were smarter than me. But then I learned more than them. I learned more than them, and I was able to go toe to toe with them. I was able to get the right doctors for my wife, and it has helped her, and it can help you too. Not to find something or not to find like a doctor or anything like that, but it can help you find the right person that you need at the moment in your life. So understanding this is very important. Understand that true progress never happens in comfort. This journey isn't for the faint-hearted. It demands sacrifice. It demands discipline and a relentless commitment to transformation. There were nights when self-doubt whispered that giving up was easier. Oh yes, there were. There were so many nights like that. But every struggle was a reminder that greatness demands persistence. You have to persist. You have to be persistent. You have to keep going even when the going gets tough. You might face similar moments of doubt, but remember this. It's all part of the process. Push through, and you'll emerge stronger on the other side. Now, listen closely to this. If you're serious about breaking the cycle of mediocrity, you must be willing to change. And change starts with you. So ask yourself, are you ready to ditch excuses and commit fully to this process of transformation? Or will you settle for the status quo? That's a good question. And only you can give yourself the answer that you need. So I challenge you to take one of these habits and implement it with ruthless precision. Just one habit. You don't have to do all 7. Just do one. Pick one. And then go with it. Master the habit. Don't let anyone tell you that you're crazy for even trying just one habit. Just one. That's it. One. Not 2, not 3, just one. And then once you master it, you move on to the next. And another thing that you have to remember is that you can tweak these habits and make them your own. If you don't want to deal with discomfort, deal with something else that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Do something. Just change it. Do whatever you need to, as long as you're able to create the habits that will help you create the life that you want. One thing that you can do is that you can start by eliminating one distraction or dedicating time for reflection today. For instance, You could turn off your phone notifications during your work hours or spend just 10 minutes before bed reflecting on your day. These small actions can lead to significant changes in your life, just like it did for me. Like I said, you don't have to go all in like 100%. You can just try it. You can just try it. You can just try one. You can just start little by little, saying up like 10 minutes or setting aside 10 minutes for it. Because here's what happens. The moment you take action, you ignite a ripple effect that can reshape every facet of your life, turning potential into power. Remember, extraordinary results require extraordinary effort. There are no magic shortcuts, only hard, deliberate work that builds greatness. Every setback you encounter is merely feedback, a lesson urging you to refine your approach and come back even stronger. Anchor yourself daily in your why, on the reason why you're doing or why you need to do what you're doing right now. Let that powerful purpose drive you, even when the journey gets rough and the obstacles seem insurmountable. Extend your influence by sharing these habits with others. When you mentor and empower those around you, you create a legacy of transformation. Now is the time for immediate action. Commit to these 7 transformative habits. Break free from the chains of mediocrity and build the extraordinary life you were destined to live. Rise up, take control, and let the world witness your unstoppable journey. Because when you show them what you're made of, when you show the world what you're actually made of, what you're capable of, people are going to look up to you and be like, damn, that's inspiring. Damn, if he can do it or she can do it, I can too. And that's what I have been able to achieve. My wife has benefited from me doing this. Some of my friends have benefited from me doing this because they started doing it on their own. And I love it. I see people change their lives. I have been able to change my life. And remember this. In order for you to move forward, you have to make the choice. So the choice is yours. And that's it for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And have a great day.